Petty Officer Coote is responsible for whipping this struggling class into shape and ensuring they can meet the strict naval standards.
They've got to be disciplined. Some people think that they can do what they want and nothing happens at the other end of it. And that's just the modern era, I think, that people don't accept responsibility for some of their actions.
How do you want to do this? Well, got something in your mind how you want to do
Yeah, I want to thrash them.
Legally.
That's what I want to do, but I'm not allowed to.
If they can't grasp discipline, then they'll go.
I didn't say I'm looking to sack one of you. That's a line I wanted to use. I'm going to sack one of you today. I'm going to sack you.
Why do you care? I just do. I just can't allow myself not to care. I've been in the Navy since I was 16 years old. I don't know anything else. You could almost say I'm like a career criminal. I'm institutionalised into the Navy.
P.O. Coote has 23 recruits in his class.
I don't even need to twist it. That's how skilled I am.
19-year-old Stephen Edwards is proving to be one of his most challenging.
You've got 5 seconds to decide.
All right, we can whip each other once.
Yeah, I've got them here.
You start it, it's not stopping until I want to stop.
We've got recruit Edwards, who's very confident, perhaps a little too confident, bit of a cheeky rascal, which we might need to curtail in later weeks, or just like trying to let him find the feet at the moment.
I wouldn't say I like to break the rules, I like to bend them, I like to push them to their limit. When I need to be serious, I will be serious, but I'd prefer to try and make everyone laugh, because that's what I enjoy doing. I'm a little shit sometimes. I don't really respect people as much as I should sometimes, but that's kind of my personality. I've been like that all my life.
All I want to do is do it. Big girls, big girls.
When you look at him, his body language is quite dismissive. So it's like, you remember the old Kevin and Perry thing on the telly? It's like, and that's what it's like. And that's not really the way you respond to somebody.
Jam sandwich, Miss Patterson.
Stephen is an idiot.
No, that's a bit harsh. He's not an idiot. He's a character.
He's wanted to be in the military since he was a child.
Being in the Navy's definitely a dream come true, you know. You get to travel the world and do all these fun experiences. You know, it's definitely living the dream, paid by the Queen.
We've got a very sort of strong military tradition in the family. I mean, I was in the Navy myself, joined up 30 years ago. I was a Sea Cadet. Stephen's been a Sea Cadet himself, so I think that's where a lot of it is rubbed off from, and where he's caught the bug to sort of carry on and do this as a career.
The Navy will definitely be the making of Stephen, or the breaking of him. It's what he needs. It's it's the focus, the channeling of his emotions and his abilities and his strengths and his weaknesses.
Good morning, Pierre.
Good morning, Edwards. How are you today?
I'm good, how are you, Pierre?
I'm all right. What are you looking at all there?
Pierre Cox said make sure we look upwards so our heads
Yeah,
are up.
yeah. But not off looking at the seagull on the fucking roofs.
Well, when we were facing that way, she said the 3rd floor window.
For some of them, it would be the first time they spent a lot of time away. A lot of them won't have been used to the same level of discipline that we try to impose on them. It's us trying to deprogram them as civilians and then reprogram them to become military people, almost like doing your factory reset on your mobile phone when it goes wrong. Not a million miles away, but let's get it squared away so we're sorted.
Yes, Pierre.
And try not to bend your knees when you've got these trousers on.
Yes, Pierre.
You've got to walk like robots.
They can try and break me down. They're not going to succeed that well. I am me, I'm not going to change myself just for them. Why should I do that for them?
It's 10 press-ups per pick-up point. Down you go. Should be everybody.
They get the point eventually. I will always win. They'll either get the point and change and move on, or they won't and they'll go back to Civvy Street. I won't back down. I won't say, oh, well, I'll let one through. I'll win.
The recruits have regular lessons to discuss morale and attitude with Rally's chaplain, Nigel Beardsley.
Yeah. Role models.
Like celebrities.
Yeah, I mean, we've got celebrities, we've got footballers, we've got everything else.
P.O. Coote.
Yeah, you need a PO Coote in a team.
Yeah, every team needs a PO Coote.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, can he do a 360 press-up?
See, people say you have. I want to see you prove this. I haven't seen this.
What do you mean you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Go on, Bish.
What am I doing? I'm 54, for Christ. What am I doing this? Right. There you go. 360 press-up.
Yeah, motivational quotes for dummies. The only person, I like this one, you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. I've already used that.
That gets me.
Believe you can, and you are halfway there. Pain is temporary, quitting lasts forever.
You've used that one before.
Oh, I've used that a lot.
Yeah.
That's the one I use a lot.
To get the best out of them, you've got to not only be their teacher, but they've got to learn from strong role models as well. Is there a lot of role models out there? I think there is. Do they all get access to one? That's difficult to say, isn't it?
Is that the drunken sailor? I had that in my head earlier as well.
Today, Edwards has an opportunity to impress as he and his class are preparing for an important pass-or-fail kit inspection.
They keep saying, oh yeah, it's the whole discipline thing. If I can't trust you to look after your kit and keep it the way I want it, when you're going to be looking after £1 million of kit in your job, how can I expect you to look after that if you can't look after your kit?
Very.
What?
Friendly fight. Yeah, but there are loads of kit. You should have been prepared.
They say one day it's an A4 towel not being folded properly, the next is a hatch not being closed. But I don't really see it like that. I see it as I'm folding a towel A4. And if I don't fold a towel A4, it's not A4. If I don't close a hatch, then I'm just stupid.
What kit do you have to do then?
Ironing them two and the shorts. And then washing my boxes and socks. So I was folding that.
Edwards was all right at the start, but now the slope is going down and down and down. He is my buddy in the mess. We need to start listening, not trying to do a half-assed job.
Who seriously in their life folds a towel A4? Been there like 20 hours doing it over and over again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Try and get me to fold my towel A4.
Edwards. He's clever, he just don't know when to shut his mouth. That's the only problem. If he just knows when to zip it, it'd be sweet, he'd be laughing.
Done with this bullshit. Sisters know that they thought we'd be pissed off. Oh, for fuck's sake, I broke my board now as well.
With Edwards and the class away training, it's time for P.O. Coote's inspection.
Bed lines are poor. Right. Daily orders is out of date. Edwards is next. Okay, bed poor. Trousers, no. Towels are thrown in and screwed up, no. Far too many hangers. Wow. Yeah. Should have 2 hangers. T-shirts need more work. MTP clothing also needs more work. And his sock layout is wrong, but the rest of it is all right. His shoes are absolutely minging.
Oof, trainers.
Right, okay. Mess deconstructed. None of it's aimed personally, it's what the standards are. They've got to make it, because I'm not going to drop them.
I'll tell you what, in that time I literally can't get to my locker without having to stand on some part of my kit.
Listen in. Castles, Sinclair, Hickman, Edwards, after Scran, you won't see the chief, yeah?
All recruits who have failed the kit inspection are expected to report to Chief Duchesne for a disciplinary warning immediately after their evening meal.
Fuck's sake, I've already got one warning.
Don't you march. Don't try cutting through. Yeah, we've got eyes and ears everywhere.
they weren't fucking trying to mug me off with a fucking fag, then fucking hell, they'd be up the fucking gate.
Edwards and some other recruits have opted for a quick cigarette before their formal reprimand.
They best not be fucking tabbing.
They better not be tabbing.
I'm waiting around for them to do the table.
Literally, P.O. was looking out that window 15 seconds ago. They'd have caught you doing that, he'd have fucking nailed you.
Edwards, pick your tab out, get upstairs now. Chief's waiting on you, go.
Quick march!
Right, pin your ears back now. Did you all see on the board your names?
Yes, Chief.
Was you allowed to go to Scran?
Yes,
Did I say
Chief.
to you in the hallway to go to Scran and then come back here? Did I not say? So why did you make a mug of me? Hitman!
Yes, Chief.
You think it's all right to go for a tab, did you? Did you not? What made you think that was okay?
Chief.
You don't know! There's a reason why your name's on that board. Edwards! Proof? And you think it's okay, do you?
No, Chief.
Well, you obviously did. Okay. Tier 1 warning for P.Org. Edwards. Right, kit laid out on his bed was poor with many shortfalls. Ironing and folding are an obvious shortfall. Other pickups include poor sock layout, unironed PT shorts, and all footwear was displayed with dirty bits in it. Do you understand that?
Yes, Chief.
What makes you think that you could do better? Just tell me what you think.
I can spend more time polishing my shoes and make sure they're clean, and spend more time on my ironing and folding, Chief.
Yeah, rather than spending your time out there smoking your cigarettes.
Yes, Chief.
Would help, wouldn't it, started?
Yes, Chief.
Right, by this, you're a long way off. OK, you've got to pull your fingers out, yes, Edwards, all right? Because that, you've already made a mug of me, all right? And you're going to go on a Tier 2 discipline warning. All right? Can you see what's happening here? Do you see the picture?
Yes, Chief.
Already, and we're not even past week 3 yet.
Yes, Chief.
Right, turning right, dismiss. Get out my sight.
If I got told I couldn't do this, if they said I made too many mistakes, I'd have nothing. I mean, I've got no qualifications, no GCSEs. The best bet for me would probably be some shitty dead-end retail job.
Right.
On discipline.
Reference Hickman and Edwards.
Hickman and Edwards.
Yeah.
All right, because that is just mugging me right off.
Tier 2 for discipline.
Yeah, Tier 2
we-
discipline.
yeah,
I'm not happy with that at all. So, straight to Tier 2 discipline. See the boss on that one.
With the Navy operating a 3-strike system before considering a recruit for discharge, any further discipline problems could pose a serious threat to Edwards' future in the Navy.
It's a big deal, you know, working for the military. This is my lifelong dream on the line. So if this kind of fucked up and I couldn't do it, it's a huge deal. It's this or nothing for me. I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Well, I like to wear this and see if anyone notices. You look like the man off the Navy Needs You. If I do that, I look like the bloke in that poster, don't I, going, the Navy Needs You. With a big dodgy tash.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and have a see how the wonderful children are doing.
P.O. Coote is in charge of a class of 23 recruits in the Fisher Division who are still in the early stages of training.
Good morning, Paul Waits! Good morning, Theo! Right, have you run through the routine yet? Yes, sir. Right, as a warm-up, you'll go through the whole routine. Then you'll march on, and then you wheel round Shenton, you wheel round and make a hollow square. So you come down here, no, down there. Make it
So
square.
far, he's been struggling to instill his own high standards into all the recruits. Today's practice for an upcoming weapons drill exam offers an opportunity to make sure each of them is striving to improve.
Follow him.
Okay, what? Stand still, mate. They walk in. Right, tell Sinclair to move up. Sinclair.
Right, follow him.
But we're going by the right, not by the left.
I know, but you need to do some part. Maybe probably by the left on the day. So the first thing then will be change arms. Right, whoa, easy. You'll know when I'm giving you an order. Here we go. Port class, change arms up. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3.
PO.
So this goes around the head.
Do you have any advice? Because I've got a big, massive bruise on my shoulder from doing this.
Good, you meant to.
There is some points where he's having a go at us for stupid things. I kind of start thinking to myself, he might have a bit of a screw loose somewhere.
If there's no bruises, you're not trying hard enough.
Take a man uphill.
Right, no bruises, no commitment.
I like to think that what they see is what they want to be at the end of training, and I'm trying to make mini-me's.
Can she go for it? Can she go for the flapjack Jenga? Right, boys, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Oh, no, I had it.
Oh, I love my mum.
Do you know what else she sent me, though? Twinkies. Do you want a Twinkie? You don't like Twinkies? Who the f doesn't like Twinkies?
I'll have some of that though when you go for that.
If you've got something to change it with, you can have it, because I don't like nuts.
In terms of attitude, recruit Edwards has been one of the worst offenders. With over half the course still remaining, he can't afford to add to his list of formal warnings without risking his career.
What, Bauer? Do you want to do some push-ups? No, not really. I'm just going to wait here and find what I can pick people up for. He'll do. What have you got your headgear on indoors? Edwards, is it?
Out, Pierre.
You were just coming out. You weren't actually out though, were you?
No, Pierre.
No? Just bang out 10. Take caution with your roll of eyes, Mr. Edwards. You may not fucking have them later. I know it's exciting, there's new people and stuff like that. Stand still, you know where you are. Edwards, take extreme caution with the way in which your body language gives off.
Yes, Pierre.
You went like that? Like fucker.
News of Edwards' run-in with the Petty Officer soon reaches P.O. Coote.
Edwards has got the ability. It's when he can be bothered.
Recruit Edwards, Fisher 8 Port, permission to speak to P.O. Coote.
Yes, Edwards.
Lieutenant Benfield told me that Warrant Officer Colin Bourne wanted to see me. Do you know why?
Yes, he does, yeah. Because he came in here spitting fire. You'll be going to the table in a minute.
Yes, PA.
Edwards' continuing poor attitude means he must now explain his behaviour in another disciplinary hearing.
Ultimately, you can't change the way they behave. We don't know what kind of upbringing they've had before they join us.
It was hard growing up as a kid. I was always one of the people that got kind of picked on and singled out. You do get them twats that like to just pick on people for no reason. You get told to tell the teacher, so someone in authority, and that they'll sort it out, but it doesn't really work like that, you know, nothing really happens. That's definitely one of the reasons why I have a problem with authority, because I knew that they wouldn't do anything back then.
Recruit Edwards!
That's why my attitude's the way it is.
Do you know why you're here today? Total disregard for rules and respect. That's what I've got down here. When you're told to remove headgear in the building, you rolled your eyes, whatever. Your body language is like you have a big chip on your shoulder, like, why me? Is that right? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
That sort of shit, believe it or not, gets you in big trouble when you're at sea. Body language is a big giveaway, big, huge giveaway. What was your home life like?
What do you mean by that?
What was your childhood like?
I thought it was fairly okay, sir.
Fairly okay. Okay, so describe it to me. Good parents?
Yes, sir.
Loved you?
Yes, sir.
Well watered, well fed?
Yes, sir.
Well clothed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any problems with your mum and dad? Any
No,
attitude
sir.
problems?
No, sir.
Okay. So where does this attitude and this body language come from? You would not believe how much money we have spent on you already to get you to week 5. And it's thousands, tens of thousands of pounds we've committed to you. And your commitment is well below the mark at the minute. This isn't school, this isn't your childhood, this is your employer. We want to employ you, but at the minute, you're not giving us what we need. What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to change the way I am with members of staff, Chief. That's sir.
I bloody well hope so, young man. Or else you'll be getting the number 81 bus and you'll be going home.
Yes, sir.
All right? So it starts now.
Yes, sir.
Any more crap from you, young man, okay? And we'll be happily take you up to HQ, take you to Commander, and we'll take you outside. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Recruit Edwards, today I'm placing you on Values and Standards Tier 2 warning. You're about to turn. Quick march.
Gear off. Gear off. Jesus Christ, Edwards. Right, I don't know what it is, because your ability is there, yeah? You're doing all the right stuff everywhere else, but it's just this little trait you've got. You've got to be more aware of how you portray yourself. Even if you don't mean it, you're portraying yourself in a bad way, and that's not who you are, is it? Right? So get a grip. Take on board what Sir has said, and let's not have any more episodes. All right? Go and calm yourself down somewhere, and if you want to come have a chat, come and have a chat. All right? Go on, calm yourself down.
It's the old adage, really. They say, you know, they break you, then they remake you. Well, they haven't got to do as much breaking with Stephen. He's been broken before.
We unfortunately lost both his brother and sister. He still talks about them. He always still remembers them. And he will still always say that he's got an older brother and a younger sister. That's Stephen. That's the making of him.
Yeah.
Talking about me. Right, who's got a knife?
Oh, cake. My missus hasn't done any bacon for a while, which is quite disappointing.
Oh,
like
every
it,
Saturday,
don't you?
every Saturday, bacon in our rooms.
Yeah.
Bacon and poached eggs.
No, not bacon. My God. You can tell when the IQ's less than 100, can't you? Very witty, Dave, very witty.
Recruit Edwards is nearly halfway through his training. He's shown potential, but has also received warnings for his attitude and indiscipline, causing concern amongst the training staff.
Edwards, what do we think of him?
He has the ability to do it, not a problem at all. The ability's there.
So what's happening with him then? What was his background like?
You know, he's from a service family.
He's from a service family?
Yeah, his dad's ex-Matador.
Okay. Is there more to meets the eye than this, or is it this just an attitude problem, do you think?
Just an attitude problem, I think.
But it's trying to get to the bottom of that, of
Yes.
why he's having an attitude and why he thinks it's okay.
Where did the attitude come from? That's what I want to find out, where the attitude come from.
I'm not worried about if he can do the stuff, no. I am worried that he's going to let his guard drop again and again show some sort of ill discipline or some sort of disrespect to a member of staff. He's got one more chance, I think, and then he'll probably be sent home.
Can I talk to you, Pierre?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah. Oh, what's up?
It's just a bit annoying because I keep getting picked up for having an attitude.
Right.
Which I don't mean to have.
Right, OK. So what do we need to do then? What do we
I
need to
don't
do
know.
about it?
I don't know.
How about engaging the brain before you say anything? And you just need to be careful how you're portraying yourself, the image you're banging out. So you might not feel or mean to be giving attitude or to be giving, or to come across as like a Kevin and Perry, right? You might not mean to do that, but that's what people are obviously seeing. So you just got to be more mindful of the way you portray yourself, all right? One of my quotes that I've given is that only you can change you. I can give them the tools for them to do well, but I can't change the way that they are. Let's make sure that you're now whiter than white, yeah? I need you to grow up in the next hour. Try and be a better man, all right?
Yeah, thank you, Pierre.
Right, go and sort yourself out.
You know, it does kind of sink in that I could get kicked out soon if I cock up anymore. I definitely want to change for the better. That side of me, the little shit, the lippy little attitude that I have, I want to try and get rid of it, really.
Where do you think the attitude's coming from?
God, I don't know. You know, that's impossible unless you know him from his early days at school and what he's like at home. You couldn't possibly say. I don't know. Oh. Some of the problems that are bigger than what we can deal with.
Stephen's quite family orientated, and yeah, Stephen always does remember both his brother and sister. We lost his elder brother when he was 9 weeks old from a cot death, and we unfortunately have lost his sister, which is a younger sister.
Because I'm here and kind of thinking about family and everything, it does kind of get me down sometimes. I mean, my brother would have been a year older than me, so, you know, it would have been nice to have the whole older brother thing, you know, teaching me to do things, looking after me, having someone to look up to and everything. And then the whole with the little sister thing, being the big brother looking after her. But obviously, because they died quite young, I didn't really get a chance. But I have a box deep down somewhere in here that it's all buried in and it just kind of stays down there.
Today would have been his brother's birthday.
Usually I'm at home for his birthday, my sister's birthday. So I can usually, you know, go visit them and give them some flowers or something. But yeah, it was definitely hard this time because I wasn't at home, it was a different environment. But after I grieved over my brother on his birthday, it kind of made me feel a bit better. Come on, guys, let's go.
Come on, yeah. Right, down to the main gate, then. Let's go. Come on.
Today, Edwards and his class are off base and on their way to Pier Sellers, one of the Navy's coastal training sites.
We've had quite a torrid, I would say, 3 weeks. Yeah? Some of you seeing me more than you should be seeing. Is that not right? Right, okay. So what I want you to think about is about how yourself, how you can improve for the next couple of weeks. The things that you need to get into place, okay? This is a good time for you to think about that as well, all right? I'm hoping that it will bring them out of themselves a little bit. It gives me some ideas of what they are and what they're like as a team, mostly, but you do kind of see their individual traits come out, and sometimes that's really good, and it gives you a bit of an understanding of how they are, or who they are. All sorted?
Yes, Chief.
Okay. Stand by. On 3. 3.
The only way the recruits can succeed in the exercise is by working together. They must cross an obstacle course and build a raft in order to recover their stranded instructor.
Go on, Stuart, get them back here. What are they doing?
We were quite fortunate, actually, that with Edward's being in our group, he kind of was really good with like the ropes and stuff like that, and we got it smashed away really quickly.
Don't get that rough, mate! I don't care how it's made, just get in the water!
Pull tight, then pull down, then up, down.
Anything to do with camping and rope work is kind of my element. These are things that I've learned from being a Sea Cadet. It's nice because it makes me feel needed.
He went out of his way to kind of prove himself, which was great. And I know he's had a few failings here and there with a couple of things. But he's got something about him that I think will make him a good matlow.
Recruit Edwards didn't surprise me. I know he's got the ability to do well.
Pick me up! Oh, you know way, come on!
It was interesting rescuing P.O. Coote. I would have preferred him to fall off the raft because then he would have got a bit more wet, but you can't have everything. When I first got here, I thought it was just bullshit and pain the whole time. I suppose that's kind of changed now. If I could go back in time and tell myself on day one what to do, I'd tell them to buck their fucking ideas up and get your head screwed on straight. Stop being an idiot and a twat all the time.
People like this, they look massively.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that what you think, is it?
Yeah.
As long as you keep thinking that one, all right?
Right, I need some laminating pouches.
2 seconds. Yeah, Ski, can we get a HGV of laminating pouches down here, please?
That's
Cheers.
that.
Dave's laminating.
Again. I love a bit of laminating. I love a bit of laminating.
Fucking hell, I know. He's broken about 3 of my fucking laminators since he's been here.
I fixed one.
What did you do to it? Bang it?
No, I took it out, took it underneath. 4 screws, I had a little play with it.
Is that the one that kind of rattled or made that stupid noise?
Yeah, it now does not rattle.
No, it just
Well
goes
done.
bang.
This class in the Fisher Division have endured a turbulent few weeks of naval training. Today they will be assessed on their weapons drill. Their instructor, P.O. Coote, needs them to show they're responding to his leadership.
Horrendous.
From here on in, exam conditions. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, P.O. Red will come out. He'll then say, good morning, class. Nice and loud, good morning, P.O., okay? Tells him straight away, yep, we're ready to go. Good luck.
Thank you, P.O. Who's nervous? Use that nervous energy to make your performance greater. Do not fear failing. Try hard, smash out the park. Confidence will breed success.
You got all the one-liners here now?
Yep.
Morning, class.
Good morning, P.O.
Awesome, good start.
Arms drill exam. Squad, right. Yes! Centre and rear rank, 4v3s, quick! Bench!
Come on, good march past, good, just like this morning. Just like this morning, come on.
Good turn.
Yeah, we're all in as well, we're all in. Come on.
Squad! Eyes! Right! Left, right, left. Squad! Halt! Arms release and complete, PO.
Few minor pickups. Okay, guess what? That was a success.
And breathe. Yeah, okay, good effort. What you can't afford to do now, is go happy days, out tabs. You can't afford to do that. You start phase 1 training as a potato. In week 10, we want a packet of crisps. I want a big box of roast chicken. Yeah, okay. I quite like roast chicken.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't like roast chicken.
I prefer salt and vinegar, yeah. Salt and vinegar. Well, whatever. As long as you're all the same flavour, I don't care. All right, okay, that was a good effort. Well done. All right, let's get out of here. Stand by, nice shot, brace up. Squad! Hey! Squad, move to the left in 3's left. 10. That is your other left. Almost Chapman, eh? Left, right, left. Left, right, left.
Oh my God, you guys Walker.
Oh, group hug, group hug.
Brothers.
Are we going to get better?
Plats.
My legs have been touched by 4 willies. I may as well just come out now and say that I'm gay.
Come on, boys. Come on, Carter.
Relax. How we doing?
Good, PO.
We did well, didn't we, this morning? Good. So what did we gain from it? What did we gain the most?
Stronger one, stronger two.
Yeah, so the closeness and the morale was good, wasn't it? Yeah, good team.
Just unbelief in themselves.
Just like keeping calm.
If you put the hours in and work hard and prepared to give them the time and your time, as long as it's reciprocated, then we get what we can get out of them and we get a good recruit at the end of the day. It is a hard task and I am as proud as their parents are at the end of the day.
Right, we've come a long way since week 1. You know, the first 4 weeks were horrendous, where we were going forwards a couple of steps and going flipping straight back to the beginning again. Now we seem to have got to a point where, you know, actually this is who we are. What did I say right at the beginning? I just want you to do well. All right, and I'll tell you when you're doing great, and I'll also tell you you're doing shit. All right, hopefully there's no more shit. And it's all positivity, that's the way ahead. Yeah? Now let's keep that going and keep pushing on. Happy?
Yes, Bill.
I love this job. I'm very proud of what I do. I mean, I am proud to serve. I even got Nelson on my screensaver on my phone. So I am Navy through and through.
Recruit Edwards is now halfway through training. Today he has an appraisal with P.O. Coote to make sure he can keep on track and pass out of rally as a sailor.
Here he is. Right, come and have a seat. How are you feeling today, Edwards?
Pretty good, Pierre.
Are you?
Yes, Pierre.
Good. Right, so how do you feel training's been going for you?
It's definitely been a roller coaster.
And it just. Look at that for a rap sheet. It's like, yeah. Do you remember Panini stickers when you used your World Cup stickers? That's what that's like, isn't it? All those things.
P.O. Coote definitely cares about us. I'd like it if all people in authority were like him. It was nice knowing that someone was actually here supporting me and everything, and not just to give me a rollicking.
You just got to keep working at it, right? Any problems that you have got with anything, and you're not sure on where you're going wrong and how to improve it, who do you want to see?
You.
All right, good. Keep working hard. Don't slip back into what you were like in weeks 1 to 4. Keep pushing forward now and keep working hard, and you'll pass out. Yeah?
Yeah. I definitely feel a lot happier as a person.
What I normally like to do, if someone hits a boy, I like to dunk their berry in the water.
What about if you hit a boy? Do we
If I
get
hit a boy,
yours?
well, yeah, if I hit a boy.
It's all right then.
I have changed, in my opinion. I mean, I've still got a tiny bit of an attitude, but It's going.
Don't go too fast. Slow down a little bit. Is it the first bury, Duncan? Slow down.
Yeah.
There you go.
The turning point for me was when I realised that I can kind of respect authority, because they are there to support me at the end of the day.
Woo! We've got some waves coming, boys! Chop me!
Rally's definitely worth it for me. You know, it is a bit of ball ache and it is awkward and I do kind of hate it sometimes, but if I didn't make it through, I'd still definitely be back for more because this is the job I want to do at the end of the day. This is what I signed up for.